wabarakatuh.
Hello students, we are from group 6
and we are going to present the stepping the 5 stair in intermediate grammar course.
So we choose to explain about the 5 stairs B and then the 5 stairs D.
But before that, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Miss Derwinda Safitri.
My name is Miss Nazira.
My name is Miss Azrina.
Hello, my name is Miss Octavia. So, in this special occasion, we're gonna learn about grammar using stepping the 5 stairs B, designed by our lecturer by Assistant Professor Satria Agust, SS M.Pd, CIAR MCE. So, the stepping the 5 stairs B is to construct nominal sentences and to describe status and condition. Okay, like the title, the 5 stairs. So in here we have 5 stairs. For the stair 1 is noun phrase 1. As you know, is subject. And then stair 2 we use copula. And then stair 3 is complement. As you know, complement is like adjective or noun. Stair 4 we're gonna skip, and then stair 5 we use two adverbs of manner, place, and time. Okay, we're gonna learn with an example. For the noun phrase 1, in this example we use she is the subject of this pair. And then copula we use is. Why is? Because NP1 she, the copula is. And then the complement, we use a beautiful teacher. A beautiful teacher in here to describe she is. And then a beautiful teacher is the adjective one. And then we skip in the stairs 4. And the last, we use the adverbs of place in this example because school is the place. Okay, for the notes, manner in the stairs B is rare to use.
Alright, Ms. Okta already explained about the function of stepping the 5 stairs B and also gave an example by using simple present tense. So now it's my turns, Ms. Derwinda, to give another example by using the simple past tense. Okay, as you can see, the stair is saying like Miss Okta stairs before. There is noun phrase or NP1, copula, complement, and also adverb of manner, place, and also time. So there is the difference between the simple present tense and the simple past tense. So the difference is on the copula. If in the present tense the copulas are is, am, and are, so in the past tense the copulas are was and were. Was for the singular subject, I, she, he, and it, and then were for the plural subjects, you, they, and also we. So as you can see, this is the full sentence of stepping the 5 stairs B sentence. So for the noun phrase, he as the noun phrase or NP1, and then copula is was, and then my cool teacher as the complement, and in this school as the adverb of place. So for the full sentence is she or he was my cool teacher in this school. The difference is in here, the copula.
Okay, so as Miss Derwinda and Miss Okta explained previously about simple present and simple past, so now it's my turn, Miss Nazira. So now I would like to explain the stepping the 5 stair B, the tenses of present perfect. So what is the difference between simple present, simple perfect, and simple past. So the difference on the copula. So in this tenses, or in this tenses, use the has been or have been. So as you can see, there are 5 stairs. The first one, there is noun phrase 1, and then the stair 2, there are copula and simple present perfect. They're using has and have been. And next, the stair 3, there is complement, and the stair 4, skip. And then the stair 5, there is a adverb of manner, place, and time. Okay, so for the example of the stair B and the tenses of present perfect is, my mother has been a good teacher in Batam currently. So for the first, we using the stair 1 or NP1. Next is copula or has been, and next is complement, a good teacher, and we have adverb of place is in Batam, and also the last is adverb of time or currently.
Okay, everyone. So let me introduce myself. My name is Azrina Saputri. You can call me Miss Azrina. So now I will explain about stepping the 5 stairs B using models. So the structure helps us build sentences using models like will be, can be, should be, or might be. So there are 5 stairs we must follow. The first stair is noun phrase 1. The second stair is modals. The third stair is complement, and the first stair we can skip because this part is usually empty. And the last stair is adverbs of manner, place, and time. So the example sentence, for example sentence is, my brother will be a doctor in 5 years. So my brother is stair 1, noun entity 1. So will be is modals plus be. A doctor is complement, and in 5 years is adverb of time.
Alright, let's move to stepping the 5 stairs D technique, which contain materials on technique of constructing English clause accurately, easily, and in a fun way. So for the first, I'm gonna explain about stepping the 5 stairs D1. So as we know, clauses are divided into 2 types. The first one is independent clause, a complete sentence that can stand alone, and it has a verb and also a subject. And then the second one is independent clause, or we usually call it subordinating clause. This is a clause that cannot stand alone, and it depends on the main clause to make sense. So in the stepping the 5 stair D1, the subordinating clause or the dependent clause appears after the noun phrase 1 or NP1. As you can see, after the noun phrase 1 or NP1, followed by subordinating conjunctions, who, that, or which, and then verb, and then noun phrase 2 or NP2, and then adverb of manner, place, and time. And then after that, it must follow by the main clause, as I told you before. So after that, it must follow by verb, noun phrase 2, and also adverb of manner, place, and also time. So here is the example of stepping the 5 stairs D1. As I told you before, the subordinating clause or the dependent clause appear after the noun phrase 1. So as you can see, handsome students as the noun phrase 1, and then follow by the subordinating conjunctions. Who? Because for the subject or for the noun phrase or the NP1 is a handsome student, so it must follow by who as the subordinating conjunction, and then got as the verb, and then some low scores as the noun phrase 2, and then last semester as the adverb of time. And then after that, it must follow by the main clause. We move in here. This continue as the verb. Noun phrase 2 is his study, and then we skip this there. And then for the last there is in that campus at the adverb of place. So for the full sentence is a handsome student who got some low scores last semester. This continued his study in that campus.
Okay, thank you very much for Miss Derwinda. We explain about the 5 stairs D1. So come back with me. Miss Okta want to explain about the 5 stairs D2. So what is the difference between D1 and then D2? The difference is in here, the subordinating clauses or dependent clauses. It appear in NP2 or noun phrase 2. So we're gonna learn with the example. Noun phrase 1. We use a silent student for the NP1. And the verb we use has ever got. And then noun phrase 2, we use a prestigious scholarship. So we next to the subordinating clauses in here. Subordinating clauses that we use for a prestigious scholarship is that or which. Why? Because a prestigious scholarship can explain the noun or all the things. So that, if you confuse that, you can use that in subordinating, or which if you know that a prestigious scholarship is a noun. And then next, for the verb, we use is offered and NP1, that there's no NP1 in here. And then for the last is every 5 years, that explain about adverbs of time. And we skip for the stairs 4. And the last stairs, which is the 5 stairs, is from America that express adverbs of place. This is America. So for the long example is a silent student has ever got a prestigious scholarship that or which is offered every 5 years from America.
Welcome back, students. With me, Miss Nazira. So let's move to the stepping the 5 stair D3. But before that, I want to say thank you to Miss Derwinda and Miss Okta to explain previously about day 1 and day 2. So what is the difference between day 1, day 2, and day 3? Okay, so the difference between day 1, day 2, and day 3. So in the day 1 and day 2, it's describe verbal sentences. So for the day 3, it's describe nominal sentences. So in this stepping the 5 stair D, like Miss Derwinda said before, there are 2 clauses. The first one is independent clauses and also dependent clauses. So what is the difference between dependent and also independent? So independent clauses is the clauses that can standing alone. So for the dependent clauses is the clauses that cannot standing alone. Okay, student. So for the example, we can use an example like this. For the noun phrase or NP1, we use a tall man. So for the next, for the copula, in the stair 2 we use is, and the complement for the stair 3 we use our new English teacher. So we move to the dependent clauses. For the subordinating clauses, we can use who or that. If you confuse, you can use that for a complement. So next, there is a verb for the dependent clauses. We use graduate. So next, there is NP1. So there's no NP1 in here, so we can move to the adverb of MPT for the dependent clauses that we use from Cambridge University, and it's describe a place, adverb of place. So we move to the four stair, and we need to skip it, and because it always empty, so we can move to the 5 stair. There is adverb of manner, place, of time, and we use in our department. So in our department, we it's describe a place. Okay. So for the complete sentences, we can read: a tall man is our new English teacher who, or that, if you confuse, graduated from Cambridge University, skip, in our department. Okay, students? Okay, I think that's all from Miss Nazira, and bye-bye.
Okay, students, earlier Miss Derwinda, Miss Okta, and Miss Nazira have already explained material about D1, D2, and D3, and they have given example. But now, I, Miss Azrina, will give another example so that you can understand it even better. So the first example is D1. In D1, for the independent sentence, a diligent girl is non-phrase 1. One is verb, a scholarship, NP2, and the last one adverb of time. For the dependent sentence, who is subordinating, submitted is verb, her task is NP2, and on time is adverb of time. So for the compound sentence, a diligent girl who submitted her task on time won a scholarship last month. Okay, the next example in D2. For the independent sentence, they is NP1, didn't hear is verb, a noise is NP2, and every night is adverb of time. So for the dependent sentence, that is subordinating, scarce is verb, and the children is NP1. So for the complete sentence, they didn't hear noise that scares children every night. Okay, the last example, D3. For the independent sentence, a friendly man is NP1. For the copula, we use is, and our driver is complement, and for 2 years is adverb of time. So for the dependent sentence, who is subordinating, work is verb, and in Bali is adverb of time, place. So for the complete sentence is a friendly man is our driver who worked in Bali for 2 years.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, we think that's all from our presentations.
About stepping the 5 stairs B and also stair D,
Who designed by Assistant Professor Satria Agust SS M.Pd CIAR MCE.
Thank you so much for watching our video.
Goodbye, students!